Hello world and welcome back to the glorious, glorious city of Ridgeside. Now, first thing to mention, you may not be aware, but you know, Ridgeside is built along a geological fault line and random things are prone to happening. I mean, you know, these mountains didn't spring up from nowhere. They are in fact mostly extinct volcanoes, and especially Mount Wumbo over here or whatever it was. And all this plateau and whatnot, you know, it's all formed by geological activity. And something miraculous has happened overnight. A volcano erupted and created this island just off the coast. Yeah, completely caught me by surprise as well. Don't know where it came from. And somehow volcanic activity even gave us a cliffside airport and a port of sorts. So yes, exciting times in the city of Ridgeside. I know, don't worry. I was actually originally sticking out much further, but the boats were trying to go through the land, so I've had to cut that in a little bit. So, yeah, this convenient, right? This really convenient island has popped up. Why is it convenient? It's not really. I just want to do something interesting. And it was interfering with the shipping patterns. The shipping lane goes right by there, which is why the port is there instead of there. I wanted to put the port there, but it was trying to make them go through there. It couldn't figure out that that's the sea. For some reason, it just draws a direct line. I mean, I'll show you. It's easy to show than to explain. Just as a straight line like that, I put it there. See what it's trying to do? Morons. Right, anyway, because boats can't go around the headland or something. Anyway, now that we've got this little place set up, so it's been around long enough for grass to start growing as well. We should probably put some trees on at some point. Let's put a small settlement on there, because, you know, what are volcanic islands good for? They're good for people. They're really not, but we're going to have some anyway. I can't upgrade that road, unfortunately, but what I can do is I can link it like this. We're probably also going to need, at some point, some form of electricity. You know, might prove beneficial. Probably some water as well. Should we hook it up? Should we get this all hooked up? Let's just get us hooked up to the water lines. Where's the nearest water line? There it is, right. Just straight through the mountain like that, because that's how you would do this. That's exactly how you would do this, just like that. I built these things because I was thinking, how are people going to get to this island? Oh, wow. Is that shadow from that plane? That is amazing. Yeah, it is, look. Oh, nice. Right, anyway, getting on with things. We're going to put a little town along here. We're going to put it right here to start off with. Because where would you put it? You'd put it along the shoreline, wouldn't you? You'd have like a little harbour town. Where like the fishing industry had grown up and stuff. Grown up? Where it had sprung up and all kinds of interesting shit like that. So that's just the way we roll. Right, and hook it up like that. Well, that's certainly interesting. But we're not going to have it connect up like that. No, we're not that predictable. We're going to have this come inland slightly. Yeah, we are. And then just sort of come along behind here and just sort of curve straight into the middle of town. Like that. Boom! Because that's the way we roll. I should probably put a footpath in as well. Doesn't hurt to have a footpath leading to your port, does it? Nah, it doesn't. So we do this so people can walk there. Especially up that hill, you know, that's the kind of ankle breaker that we want. Really, really want to hurt people's ankles. I you know, really don't like ankles. I got no particular strong feelings about them, but, you know, we'll go with it. Can I do this? Will it? Yeah, see, that just ruins my beach. I'm not gonna ruin my beach. This is supposed to be like an idyllic. It's supposed to be like a beautiful little harbour town, and damn it, it's gonna be gorgeous. There we go. And I don't like that. Do not like that. So these roads can go jump. See, that just interferes too much. What happens if I go like this? Yeah, see, it just messes with it too much. We might leave that free for now. Right, and what happens along the very front of the shoreline? People live here. People live along the shoreline, and why not? Where would you want to build your houses? Where it's most likely to be flooded by random tidal waves that seem to happen a lot in this game. Yes! It's not my ineptitude that creates them. Oh, no, it's everyone else's fault but mine. There you go. Taking the Donald Trump approach to everything. It's all everyone else's fault. It's nothing to do with me. Right, some commercial would probably be beneficial. Let's put some there. And a little bit more here. Why? Because, well, you need it, don't you? You do needs it. Put that shit there. Fill it out. Have decent housing. Maybe this would be better. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Just some small houses along here. Maybe some offices near the port. Because why not? Why not? I'll just make that bigger. Really wasn't big enough, right? And that'll do. We're going to need some services as well. Now, what we're going to need over here, we're going to need everything because we've got nothing. We're going to need to identify a good place to put our, well, to destroy our rubbish. That'd be one thing we need. For now, though, we will put in... You wouldn't have a major hospital on a place like this, but we might need to build one at some point. Which is unfortunate, but yeah, we'll worry about that when the time comes. Right, so that can take care of all the policing that's necessary. Any fires break out. It's just like the main street through town, isn't it? So we're going to have the school on here. We have the high school next to it, and we're even going to have a university. Maybe not there. We'll put the university... Nah, I don't want to put the university opposite the airport, do you? Because that's just going to lead to lots and lots of headaches. So let's build a road leading in towards the interior. Kind of like that. We'll put the university, say, there. Just for no particular reason. I don't like the way that's cut into the land. I'd rather that was a smooth transition. I wonder if I can do anything about that. Let's, yeah, kind of. Maybe that's a bit strong, but we'll do this. We'll... there we go. Just even it out a little bit. Ah, you've done that there. We don't want that. Yes, that's a bit better, isn't it? We'll smooth that out. No, not having that. Right then, we'll just go like that. There we go. Can leave that there because that's the result of the road. That looks fairly natural and all right, and I can live with it. Right, let's plumb it all in. Let's give them some, I know, some electricity. You don't get electricity through your water pipes. That much I do know. I mean, I'm no expert, but that's excuse me. That's what I'm going with. That is all hooked up, isn't it? Why is the water not coming all the way across here? Why? Why does the water only get to there? Or is it just slowly working its way across? Oh no, it's hooked up. It's just not accepting anything yet. All right, well that's fine. We can live without. Now, how are we going to generate power on an island like this? We have all of this along here, but we also have like wind power right here. We could put a whole bunch of them along the coastline, I suppose. Or we could interfere with shipping and put them out here. Construction cost. No, don't like that. Why would? Oh, for God's sake. All right, well that's shit. Right, let's just move that in a bit. You working? Yeah, it's hooked up, isn't it? A few of these next to the airport. They're not going to interfere with airplanes, but they are going to look really nice. And that gives us the things we need for this. Right, let's just put that there. Another one there. And then one more just randomly here for now. Hopefully as we build stuff, it'll become less necessary. I don't know if I'm going to bother putting... what's it called? Putting industry on this island. I might have to at some point, but I might make it forestry or something up in the hills. Once some trees start to grow, and yes, trees will grow. Yes, I know that's not a thing that happens. I have to do it manually. Don't worry. We're pretending. Okay. Good, as long as we've got that settled. Let's make that all residential. You wouldn't want to live near the port, would you? Make that light commercial. There we are. Oh crap, didn't mean to do that either. Probably not going to have high-rises on this, so if we do, they're going to be near the mountains where they're sort of fading against the landscape, because that can look quite nice. You know, big tall buildings around the base of a mountain top, and smaller ones up top, so, you know, I like the effect of that, so that might be something we go for. What else do we need? We need a way to deal with the trash. So where's the trash going to go? We're going to burn it over here somewhere, I think. Doesn't matter too much if we screw up this coastline. Out beyond the airport. How about maybe along here? So you wouldn't want houses near that, so if we're going to put anything nasty, it wants to be along here, doesn't it? So let's just take that. Bring it round to the end of the runway. And then curve, I think? Or maybe I went for a straight line. Maybe something like that would work. I'm going to need to fix that. I hate the way the roads do this. I understand why they do it. I just hate the way they do it. I understand that it would be necessary in real life as well. Does that get to everywhere? Yeah, it does. Okay, well that's fine. So I might put in a landfill as well, just for the sake of it. Maybe? Nah, tell us. Let's move that over to here, and we'll put a landfill in opposite it. Just because, I don't know, I feel like a landfill would be a way a small island would deal with its troubles. Because it's not going to create much fuss, is it? On an island. You're not going to fill it too much. There's not going to be a dense enough population. It's not going to be a problem. Right, let's just Let's just deal with that. We'll extend the cliff tops a little bit. Oh, come on, you're going to work. Yeah, that'll do. Why is... Oh, right. That's... I thought that was too high. It's actually sunk down a little bit. Let's smooth that out. Yeah, we've got a bit of a cliff top going on there. That's fine. I can live with a little bit of a cliff. Actually, should we just make that sheer cliff all the way along there? Ooh, that'd be an idea, wouldn't it? If we just come along like this, and just make it cliff top. Like that. And then it fades off into deeper ocean here. Let's smooth that out. Kind of... Yeah, that for me, I think, is acceptable. I like that, the way the cliff just sort of runs on into it. What's liking the grass growing? Let's plant those trees I was talking about, just to get them in there in the first place. Let's go with pine up on this extinct volcano crater. That's supposed to be what that is. I don't know how effective I've done that, but we'll put pine up in this area. Then coming down, we'll fill the rest with ash here and there. That's like a dried up riverbed, or rather a form of lava flow. Yeah, we've got water flowing down here still. Let's put some of these down. Just a bit less dense. And we'll fill all this interior with trees. And we'll do a bit of that. Those trees might look faded and dead by the time we're done, but... There you go. Oh, don't want one on the beach. Do not want one on the beach. Oh, for God's sake. Right. Get rid. There we go. Thank you. Now that, to me, looks about right, and I'm liking... I like this. I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but, I mean, that's where the port was supposed to be. That's why they're trailing down, and you'll notice as the volcano left conveniently sloped access points for roads and shit, but we can't take advantage of that. Ooh, one thing we should probably do as well is give a direct connection to the mainland. How about... Alright, there's no electricity there yet. How about if we put... Put this there. Okay. And then another one right in the middle of town. Just right there. And then we connect it up. Doesn't matter much about that. That's within walking distance. That's fine. Put that under the road. Like that, and then connect it up. But we want it to go under the ground far enough that it doesn't create a sort of that, you know, that weird thing that it does when it messes with slopes and shit. There we go. Ooh. There we are. Right. Boom, and down you come. Where's the nearest one? It's all the way down here, isn't it? Jesus, I've got to go a long way to get this to work. Alright, we'll keep it under the water. Who doesn't like the idea of travelling under the ocean? My railroad goes under the ocean. What are you objecting to? What are you objecting to? Is it that? Is that why? I mean, why does that curve? That's one thing I don't get. Maybe I can edit that or alter it. I don't know. But yeah, now we're connected. Okay, so we can do this. We can have one going, create a new line, create a new line, create a new line, create a new line, create a new line. Just looping through all this shit. I might have to rearrange that a little bit, but then have you come all the way out here. Okay, and then there, and then there, and then back, and then all the way back to where you began. Back to where you started. There we go. Okay, and now let's just get this sorted. There we go. That might help. Has that created a weird thing under the ground? I don't think it has. I don't think it's done any of the weird stuff I was hoping to avoid. It hasn't created like a huge line sticking up under there. It has done there and it has done there. Oh, for God's sake, guys. I didn't want that. That's precisely what I wanted to avoid. Okay, well, let's have a look, see. You gonna let me do this? You gonna let me smooth this out? You're not. Let's make it bigger. Let's make it stronger. Right, smooth that out. There we go. There we go. This is the shit I didn't want. Right? You guys are screwing with my mojo here. I could have made it deeper, I guess. That would have avoided the problem. But smoothing it out works too, you know? Kind of works. And this shit here is what I wanted to avoid. So let's have a look, see what happens if we bring it down this way. Boom. 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 Like that. How does that affect things? It creates it there, but not there. So I think that's what we'll stick with. I can smooth it out under the ocean and it'd be fine. Let's just make this a little bit smoother, make it more of a gradual curve. Don't mind it being awkward, but that's just bloody ridiculous. There we go. Okay, now under the ground. Actually, I tell you what, let's... there's no reason for that to be that shape either, is there? So let's just go absolutely nuts with this. There we go. Right, now. Along you come in a huge, great big line, like that. What's that done to the underground water stuff? It's, Huh. Why did it go into the other view before, but not now? That's one thing I don't get, but, you know, that's fine. We've avoided the issue. Okay, so now we have this. We still have super demand on, I didn't mean to. That's alright. I can live with that. Let's go. Let's let time flow. We're going to need parks and shit in here, aren't we? Let's put a little park in... a dog walking park. We have a tiny one somewhere, don't we? Small park. Maybe a small park. That's a dog park, isn't it? Yeah, that'll do. Boom! That'll improve things. And look, you got shipping ships and ships of ships and whatnot all coming this way and just narrowly avoiding the coast. That did stick out all the way to here at one point. Don't know if you'll be able to see that under the ground. Now you can see where I've kind of smoothed it out. You need to be like that, but yeah, there we go. That was because the boats were literally trying to drag themselves through the land. It was messy as hell. Wasn't pretty. Right, I think that we should actually have people moving in now. Are there people there? There's no one there. Can anyone get to the island? Does it need a road connection to occupy these houses? I mean, we built the houses. Presumably someone will live in them at some point. We will see, we will see. Oh, we hit 50,000. I never even noticed. Yeah, people will get here somehow. Yeah, there we go. Under the ground we go. Ooh, did someone move in there? Did they? Yeah, look, we've got employees. If there are employees, they must be living somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Look, we've got people. Nice. So people are moving into this little island, which we haven't named. We have not named it. We haven't named the district. We haven't named the island. It's a volcano. It's a volcano, isn't it? So what do we call it? Mount Ridgeside? That's just ridiculous, isn't it? Right, that's... In fact, I don't think we'll be able to make the entire island one district. I think that'd be a bit huge and ridiculous and shit, but... We'll do it for now. Do it for now. Yeah, just paint it in my island. I like that little head there as well, that little headland and a few little coves and whatnot. I mean, I did do this entirely by hand, and I have to be honest, I've impressed myself a little bit here. Normally, it's looking smooth and ridiculous. I think I've kind of made it look believable. I mean, you would believe that that's a volcano and lava's flowed down these various troughs and ways and created these patterns and whatnot, and it's like this island thing. I like it. I like it. We need to name it. Look where that is. Holy hell. Fairview. Not bad, is it? Right, I can call it Mount Fairview. I can live with that. Fairview is a good name. But it's a mountain. It's clearly a mountain. We've got water flowing out of the mountain here. As you do. So we've got all this. So that's like a port, isn't it? So this we'll name this separately. Right, it's part of the island, but it's somewhat different. There we go. Oh, well, that's interesting as well. See what it's doing there? Flooding the road. Nice. Why? I do not know. I could not tell you why it's doing that. It's going off the electricity. Right. Port Fairview. There you go. And we will make it really, really nice. We will give it recycling. We will give it parks, education, recreational use, free public transport, smoke detector distribution, high-tech housing, high-rise ban, heavy traffic ban. Big business manufacturer, small business manufacturer. There you go. Maybe we need another way for goods to get on there as well, because I mean that kind of port would be beneficial, wouldn't it? Surely. Why is that underwater? Is that below? That isn't below sea level. That is above sea level. So why is it doing that? It's retreating, look. There we go. Okay. So maybe what we need is some sort of port to deliver goods. So let's put one over here. Say there. That connects nicely, doesn't it? Like that. Just so it's out of the way, and it's, you know, it's industrial, so it's fine. Let's just connect this up. You come down to there, and then hook it like that. Awesome sauce. Why is that not hooked up to the water? Because I haven't hooked up to the water. Nice. I knew that. Incineration plants really use that much water. And power doesn't get there either. Oh, for Christ's sake. Okay, we'll put one at the end of the runway. Because if Die Hard taught me anything, that's where you put your power transformers and shit. So that should hopefully... Oh god, what's this doing? What is this road doing? Does it go all the way in? It does. Okay, we can live with that. Alright. Rename that though. Port Road. There you go. So do we have power? Do we have power? Did it wash it away? It did wash it away. Okay, we need electricity, guys. We can't live without the electricity. That will drive people out. They will leave. They will abandon things. What's happening here? Not enough workers. Well, that's unfortunate, but people will move in and, you know, jobs will be required and they'll do stuff and they'll do things. And we've got a little campus here, haven't we? What if I turned that into, like, the university campus of the place? Let's just move it a sec, just down to there. And let's get rid of this road. Let's make this road long and straight. Like that, for example. Yeah, it cuts into the land a little bit, but I have an idea. Let's put... What, is that the big park? That's the big park I got selected, isn't it? Do that. Do that. Let's move this back across to there. Boom. Put in another park. Just because it'll look nice. Slope too steep. That's unfortunate. Let's level this off a little bit, shall we? Should we smooth it down a bit? Smooth it down a bit. There we go. There we go. Right, now let's try it again. Is it gonna let me? There's no road. There's no road there. That's also a problem. Lack of road. Lack of road is an issue some of the time. Right, were you gonna work now? Why is the slope too steep? Why is the slope too steep? How can the slope be too steep? That's just ridiculous. I can't keep rearranging my island just to improve the park, but, you know, I'm damned if I'm not going to make the park fit. There we go. Right, now, you're going to work this time? No, the slope is still too steep. Right, well, fine. We'll have to drop another plan. Let's just... Yeah, kind of. Not really what I was hoping for. I don't want to be underground. I want to demolish, but I don't want to be underground. There we go. There we go. Right, so that's kind of ruined everything. How can that slope be too steep and that be fine? You're not telling me that's legit. I'm sorry, you're not. You just. I'm not having that. I'm not having that. There we go. Just smooth it out a little bit. There we are. Right, now let's put the park in there. You gonna work? Slope too steep. How the fecking hell is that slope too steep? I do not understand. Right, let's just temporarily move that. We're doing a lot of landscaping now that I didn't want to do. Didn't want to do the landscaping. Let's level this off a little bit. Do it like that, for example. There we go. Create like a little flat area that we can work with, and then we'll level it off after the fact. Along you come like that. Just long enough for us to get the road in place. Right, pull you back. Flat enough. And then... That's fine. That's fine, and... Is that fine? It's not too steep. Right, we need to get rid of that. Let's make it smaller. And just level that out a bit. And in it goes. Nice. Kind of. Sort of, maybe. Bit of a gap there, but I think I can live with that. Can I move it any further? No, let's leave that be. See if I can hook it up with paths. Yep. Yep. Okay, that works for me. Like that. Excellent day. Right, okay, so we've done that. Let's go back and fix what we've done to the landscape, because we have really done a number on this. Let's just do that. There we go. Oh, crap, that's way too big. That's way too big. There we go. Smooth it out. The ridge is still kind of there. It's just in a different place. And that works for me. Yeah, that's alright, isn't it? That's not too bad. It's not as nice as it was, I don't think. But the ridge is still more or less there. We've just got parks on it. We've got pathways. Let's create more pathways. Like that. And then... no. Like that. Yep, that works. Awesome. So that's created a kind of a nice footpath effect. Might need to do something about that actually. Let's make it a little bit more. Oh, slope is way too steep. No, I don't want to be underground. I want to demolish. Yeah. Okay, now let's give the road another shot. Now that we've done that. Yeah, that's all right. It's a bit of a steep slope, but we can live with that. Right, so we've created that. We've created a footpath of sorts, so a road and park arrangement and stuff. So it's like a university campus, Mason Street, Campus Way. People can go along there. Let's put another road in. Let's put a road in along here, maybe. Kind of like, no, it's not having that. You're not having it, are you? Right, no snapping, please. Just stop with the snapping. Come out. No, for God's sake. Why? Why, Delilah? Can I move you further along that way? A little bit. You a little bit more as well. Now can I get a road in there? Please let me get... yes, I can get a road in there. Okay. If I come out at this angle and then... sort of straighten up a little bit. Make a nice straight line. All the way up to... right, snapping back on, please. Back up to there. And way on like that. Ah, see, that does horrible things to the landscape. Horrible things to the landscape. I'm not having horrible things done to my landscape. My landscape is beautiful and I'm keeping it that way. Now, let's not demolish. Let's add a curve. And then down it comes. Ah, yeah. Feckin' fecker. Yeah, feckin' heckin' reckin' fecker. Right, let's demolish that. Hope you come to there and then in. Don't like that. Do not like that. Do not like the way that it does that. That kind of smooths it out a little bit, doesn't it? Right, and what we're going to do is... I was going to put a bus route in just to service everything. So that means what we're going to need is a bus depot. And also a place for the buses to turn around. So it looks like a good place for a loop. Let's put buses in like this. So they come all the way up to here. They come off at an angle. Like that. And then we turn them around. Oh crap, come on. All the way to there, and then like that, and then turn around like this, and then hook up to that. That's less than ideal, but it'll do. I don't like that kink. Do not like that kink. Right, let's have a shot at that. There we go. Right, now we just need to go the other way. It's a sharp bend, but I've driven buses around sharper. Let's make sure that's bus only. Well, actually, that can be anything but cars, I suppose. No, let's not let the recycling ones down it. Let's not let lorries and taxis and cars down it. There we go. Nice. Okay, that works for me. Now we need a depot. Let's put the depot right around... let's put it right here outside the airport. And then we will add a bus route. We will add a bus stop to there. And then... there. And then in you come to the city. Right, we'll have one there. We'll have one here. We'll have you come up and around. Have you stop there. It's an interesting mess, don't you think? Just one little bus route going round like this. It works. It works. It's fine. Don't need one there because that's just like cargo and shit. Right. I feel we've done okay, haven't we? We've done okay. I'm gonna make this here forest. Make it really dense ash. Just lots and lots of ash just on this hillside here. No particular reason, just because I want it. There we go. There we go. Ash woods. And let's add in. Well, I tell you, I'm gonna have to turn the super demand off because that's affecting what's needed here. I clearly haven't got any kind of balance going on. What's happening there? Oh, for God's sake, stop flooding! Let's put it there. There we go. There we go. Why would you do that? Why would you flood like that? It makes no sense. And that's not even hooked up. So put you there, and we'll put another one here. Oh God damn it! What is happening here? Why does it keep flooding like that? What is going on that keeps making it flood like this? Let's move up there. You're not connecting the electricity anymore. You're kind of not doing your job. I mean, I know it's not your fault it's flooding, but what the feck is going on? Look at me, buses getting washed away. Oh, right. Oh God, it got wiped out completely. Maybe I should put a bridge there. What do you think? Just a bridge over that? Because that looks like it's going to keep doing that. And I don't understand why. It's not the boats doing that, surely. But that road is clearly too low for that bit of land. Is it going to come back in? Let's have a look. Is it coming back? It's just undulating around and I don't get the reason for it. Anyway, back to what we were doing beforehand, which was ensuring electricity supply, and I want to change the colour of that route. Line details, line colour. I'm going to make it green. Nice shade of green, because this island is green. I should have made it the colour of lava, shouldn't I? I should have made it orange. Right, so what's happening here? Is the water coming back in? Is this like tides or something? Because it's coming in and out like waves. Look, it's coming back. It's coming back. I don't understand what is happening. Should we put up a flood wall there just to protect that bit of road? Let's put a wall here. Oh, that's just going to need to curve, isn't it? Put a wall right the way along here, just to there. Okay. Now that might have to do, and what we'll do is we'll put a bunch of rocks in front of it, because that looks realistic. There you go. Rocks. Big rocks? Any big rocks here? We'll put some rocks here. Yeah, put some big rocks there. Some even bigger ones. And let's rotate it a little bit there. This is what they do to break down the waves. I love how you can place them inside each other as well. That creates a nice layered effect. So you got rocks sitting on rocks. I know they're technically sitting inside each other, but you know you don't want to be a judgment of their fun, do you? You got to leave them to it. Sometimes you got to let a rock be a rock. Otherwise, there is no point. You're going to just upset all the other rocks and be called a racist against rocks and shit like that. Oh yeah. I mean, I can always delete all this if need be, but I think that is good. That I like, and hopefully that'll protect it, and that won't cause too many problems. Yeah, look at that. That's saving us, kind of, sort of, maybe. I mean, it's clearly a hazard to the ships, but as you can tell from the way they pull out, that's fine. I could put a bunch along there, but I don't really want to. Put a quayside there, couldn't I? Should I put a quayside there? That's an interesting question. How about if you go from here in a nice long straight line all the way to there? It's not high enough, is it? It creates that weird illusion. Try it further up like that. See, and that's just too close to the harbour. What? To the harbour, to the runway. There we go. How about that? Is that going to work? Ooh, kind of. Kind of. We can live with that, can't we? Come on. You're going to work. You're going to work. There we are. That kind of works for me, but not in the way I want it to. Come on. Come on. Ah, sod it. We'll just do what we did before and just throw rocks there. It's just, if in doubt, throw rocks at it. There you go. Can I go there? No, it's interfering, isn't it? Ah, that'll be alright. That'll be alright. A small rock up on top of the cliff. Like that. Yeah. That's fine, that's fine. And that's, not particularly pretty, but... a rog's gotta do what a rog's gotta do. Boom, and we're not interfere with the runway too much. Just some small rocks here. Are they going to fit? No, they're not going to fit, are they? Too big! The small rocks are too big. Maybe... yeah, that'll be alright, won't they? That'll work. Come on, just dump some rocks there. And then what I need to do is get rid of the cliff face. Because what's the point of a quayside if it doesn't cover the cliff face? It's that one, isn't it? Right, so let's just create that. There we go. I mean, that is going to affect where the water flows as well. It's going to create some waves, I know that much. Let's smooth it off. Oh, no. Is that just... that's still going to be below the water line, isn't it? No, it's probably not. It's probably not. There we go. Let's just weaken it a little bit, because we only want to smooth it off slightly. Like that. Yeah, and there. So there we go. That's what's creating the waves as well. That's what's causing the problem. But you don't want your airport underwater. And this should be protecting the road. So that's good. That's good. Alright, we're doing well. We're doing well. Somebody remind me to turn this shit off as well. And I've said it already, but I will forget. That's just the way I am. I will forget it. Look at all the people. Wow. People everywhere. Popular houses. Nice. Anyway, I feel like we've won out our welcome on this island. Look at that. It's like the full university park. This is it's awesome. It's awesome. And people coming through there. Oh, let me have a look. Let me have a look. People are using that. Wow. Okay, it's servicing a lot of people as well. People are coming by boat as well, but only a few. How about by airport? 25 people flying. I mean, you wouldn't want jumbo jets. It'd be like a little charter one. It's a shame I can't set local routes in these things, because I would love to have a ferry going from there to the other one down here and the airport to the airport, just so people can fly across the island. But I think for now, that's going to do. From Mount Fairview, Ridgeside bids you farewell. Farewell! If you enjoy my efforts to be vaguely entertaining, you can now support me on Patreon. $1, a pound, a yen, a euro, whatever you've got, whatever you can spare, all helps. Over 1 million fed. Thank you for watching, and ta-ra!